President Thomas Jefferson, Christopher Columbus, Crusaders in the Middle Ages. What did they have in common? They either experienced or believed in the possibility of alien encounters.
And the fact is, there have been so many descriptions by various chroniclers talking about a strange cloud in the sky that glowed red.
Columbus, in his first voyage, he noted in the log a glowing object rise out of the water and head off into the atmosphere.
Could alien beings have been responsible for biblical floods, medieval plagues, and even ancient nuclear attacks?
Visitations occurred since before recorded history all the way to today.
Millions of people around the world believe we have been visited in the past by extraterrestrial beings. What if it were true? Did ancient aliens really help to shape our history? And what if these visitations didn't only occur thousands of years ago, but much more recently? Might there be evidence of real-life close encounters? Alamogordo, New Mexico. White Sands Proving Ground, July 16, 1945. Early in the morning, a number of U.S. military officers and scientists gather to watch a powerful new weapon being tested. Some believe the device will be a complete failure. Others think it might destroy the entire state of New Mexico. As a precaution, viewing stations are placed from 10 to 20 miles away from the test site. At precisely 5:29 and 45 seconds, the first atomic bomb is detonated.
3, 2, 1, fire!
The blast emits a fireball over 600 feet wide and produces an explosion equal to 20,000 tons of TNT. The mushroom cloud reaches over 7 miles in height, and the reverberations can be felt nearly 100 miles away. The world had a new weapon, one so terrifying it left even its creator, Dr. Robert Oppenheimer, shocked and shaken.
Few people laughed. Few people cried. Most people were silent.
For the first time in its history, the Earth had been assaulted by a man-made weapon of incredible power. But what if it had all happened before? What if an explosion of even greater force and destructiveness had long ago shaped the Earth's history?
Some people have suggested, on the basis of a number of lines of evidence, that there may have been atomic warfare, atomic bombs, atomic explosions in the very distant past.
Atomic warfare among ancient civilizations may sound like something out of a science fiction novel, but descriptions of similar deadly occurrences can be found in the very same text Dr. Oppenheimer quoted after the New Mexico atomic test.
I remembered the line from the Hindu scripture, the Bhagavad Gita. Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind is a science fiction classic in which passing UFOs cause car motors to die, headlights to temporarily dim. But more than Steven Spielberg's creative mind was at work here, the scenario was clearly based on a series of real-life incidents 4 decades ago on rural highways in West Texas. November 2nd, 1957, Route 116 west of Levelland, Texas, just after dark. 2 farmhands in a pickup truck. The driver, Pedro Saucedo, would later describe his absolute terror when he suddenly saw a bright light rise up in the field ahead. His motor died, his headlights went out. Both men jumped out of the truck and hit the ground as a flaming object shot over. Saucedo went on to say that it sounded like thunder, that his truck rocked from the blast, and that he felt a lot of heat. Once the huge object was gone, Saucedo's headlights clicked on. His engine easily restarted. Saucedo's frantic call to the police department was dismissed. They thought he was drunk, but within an hour there was another call. Different motorists, same story. Then a third call and a fourth. In each case, whatever it was killed the engine and dimmed the lights. Newspaper accounts that followed chronicle a remarkable story. Before the night was out, at least 15 people had encountered the huge disc-shaped object with bright lights, including several police officers. Most prominently, the local sheriff, Ware Clem.
Well, he just said he seen a thing that lit down in that pasture with lights all the way around. It come down, then it went back up as fast as it come down.
Sheriff Clem's widow says he described a huge disc-shaped object, unlike anything he'd ever seen before. He also spoke about it to his friends, including Nathan Tubb, a college professor.
In my opinion, there's no way that he would fabricate or embellish something of this nature. He was an honorable person. There are too many people that saw it, and too many honorable people told the same story. All that I know about it turned their headlights off and turned their ignition off, so the motor died. After the whatever it was that left, they could turn their headlights back on and their cars would start.
The story got international play, competing for headlines with the Soviet launch of the first satellite, Sputnik. With all the witnesses, with sworn testimony from several police officers, the government could not ignore it. The U.S. Air Force did promise to investigate, and it sent a man to Levelland, but he spent only 24 hours in town and spoke to just a handful of the witnesses, maybe 6 of the 15.
It was a very brief investigation into the situation. Locals felt like they didn't give it enough attention.
The official conclusion? Weather phenomenon of electrical nature generally classified as ball lightning. The problem is, it wasn't stormy.
It was misty. I didn't see any lightning or hear any thunder or anything of that nature. I seen lightning hit the ground, but I can't buy that theory of ball lightning.
There's also that pesky problem of how it affected cars. J. Allen Hynek, one-time scientific advisor for the Air Force's Project Blue Book, noted the complete absence of evidence that ball lightning can stop cars and put out headlights. In the meantime, Sheriff Clem was beginning to endure some ridicule.
Some of them asked him, "Did you see any little green men coming out of that?" So he just got where he didn't talk to him about it. He said, "Don't tell them anything. They don't believe what I saw, well, too bad."
Well, no doubt in his mind he was there.
Baldy Palmer, another longtime friend of the sheriff, has often wondered if the government was flying something that it wanted to keep a secret.
I don't guess people ought to know everything. Some things people shouldn't know, I guess. I don't know.
Nathan Tubb is convinced that what his friend the sheriff and others saw that night was not something the government could explain, even if it wanted to.
Sometimes I don't think there's anything to UFOs. At other times, things like this make me believe there's something out there.
Richard Ray, Fire News.
Sly, what's wrong? You look pissed off.
I am. Arnold's supposed to meet me at the gym at 6 o'clock, and he just never showed up. I don't know what the hell's going on. Hey, Al, doesn't that look like Arnold's car over there?
How the hell would I know what his car looked like?
Well, I don't know. It looks like his car. Let me go check it out.
You want me to come with you?
Nah, I just said that. Yeah, I just want to make sure. Yeah, that's his car. All right, let's go take a walk. Come on.
Sly, I'm tired. I need to sit down.
just sitting down for 2 hours already. Come on. Let's just keep going. Hey, you see that house over there?
Sly, if you think I'm going in that house, you're fucking crazy.
Come on, just come with me. Let's see if anybody's home.
Sly, what the hell makes you think that Pesci and Arnold are here?
I don't know, it's just a hunch.
Hello, gentlemen. May I help you?
Yeah, we're looking for a couple of friends of ours. Can we come in?
Yeah, can we come in?
Yeah, sure. Come on in. Yes, this way, gentlemen, into the parlor.
Arnold, what the hell is going on here? Hey, let them finish. Keep going. Keep going. Arnold, you've lost your fucking mind. You've got a man sucking your cock. Not just any man. Count Dracula.
You know something, Sly? I'm so glad you came here. I was just about to fucking kick this guy's ass. He wants to suck our pricks. That fucking Arnold, just let him suck his. Hey, Arnold, you really are a fucking fag, aren't you?
Not a fag. I'm just so used to getting my cock sucked by everyone that wants to suck it. I've had many people suck my cock. Not just vampires. I had Franco suck my cock in the back in the room. This has always been fantastic.
Yeah, fantastic. Sly, how the fuck do you know we were here?
Just a hunch.
Hey, look, fucking Al Pacino's with you too. Hey, how you doing there, brother?
I can't believe what I'm fucking looking at here.
Gentlemen, you had me misunderstood. Oh, really? And how's that? You just were sucking my friend's cock here. If you don't want this masculine vampire to suck you, I have female vampires in the back that you could meet.
Female vampires, huh? Now that puts a whole new light on everything. Why don't you bring them out?
Girls, come on out. Oh my God, I don't believe it. Lady Gaga, Rihanna, you girls are vampires?
Yes, we are. And we would just love to suck your cocks.
Oh, really? What do you think, Al?
Well, I don't know. I mean, girls, would you mind just turning around for a second? Oh, yeah. Both you chicks got great asses.
Are you ready, Al? Are you ready for us?
Oh, I'm ready. It's been a while. I don't know if I can still get it up, but, man, I'm gonna try.
Oh, boy, I tell you, this has been one crazy fucking night.
Caralho, velho. Puta, onde que tá agora, pô? Olha lá, ó. Velho do céu. Falei que eu tava vendo alguma coisa. Lá do teu lado, lá, pô. Nem 4 horas ainda, velho. Dá tempo de ir pra Lençóis e voltar pra Bauru ainda. Olha isso, velho. Olha isso. Ó, teu puta, você não tem que ver onde o Zu vai buscar isso aqui, velho. Você não tá vendo nada aí, filho. Você tem que ver aqui na máquina. Ô, Rafa, tá virando, velho. Puta que pariu, velho. Ah, essa porra dessa bateria tá acabando, bicho. Deve ser, caralho, eu não sabia.